everyone, happy Sunday. I've literally only just done a video yesterday, so yeah, I'm back again. I wasn't going to do another one that quickly, but I went out today. I've been feeling a bit better, and it's been really on and off with the weather today. Like this morning, well, last night was really cold. It felt like a more autumnal night. It was really, really chilly, and I had to get my fleecy blanket out and put it on top of my duvet. So I was really, really cold. And I mean, I sleep with my window open at this time of year. And I thought, do I close it? And I thought, no, I'll leave it open because I'd rather just get some fresh air and I'll just put a blanket on. So yeah, that was weird. And then this morning we had torrential rain. I thought, well, at least I don't have to water my garden because my back's a little bit, it's not good today. It's a little bit, it's just like right in my lower back, like right in the bottom. It's a bit achy today. I think it's because I've been having to sleep upright because of my neck, because it's the only position that I can sleep in, and because I'm sleeping upright, it's now putting a strain on my back. So I can't win. So there's that. Yeah, this afternoon, according to my car, I don't know how accurate it is, but according to my car, it is 27 degrees here in Lincolnshire. It is 27 degrees, the sun is shining, the weather is sweet. So I can't complain. But yeah, apart from a little bit of a niggly back pain, and my neck is feeling a bit better today. And I thought, you know what, I've had my day of moping. I'm gonna like get up, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna shave, I'm gonna wear my new dress. So if any of you watched my video, my very long video yesterday, you'll know that I bought a new dress, well, a second-hand dress from eBay. I'm wearing it today. I'll show you guys actually because I didn't get to show you it yesterday. So that's my new dress. It's a little bit crinkly because I was so hot in the car, I actually had to roll the sleeves up, and now it's creased it, so just ignore the creases. But yeah, it's my swishy little summer dress. Well, I can wear it as an autumnal dress as well. I'll go back a bit more so you can see the length, but yeah, it's kind of swishy. I really like it. And I like the baggy sleeves, and they've got like little elastic frills, and it's got little stars on it, tiny little stars, which is really cute. So yeah, my little fat face dress. I thought I'd make an effort today because when you are feeling really, really crap, excuse me a second. When you're feeling crap, I think just even the simplest of things can make you feel better sometimes. Just a bit of self-care. I mean, even when I was spending like the 2 days in bed, I was still making sure, I mean, I didn't eat as much as I should have done, and I was aware of that, but I was forcing myself to get up and at least have something to eat for breakfast, even though it was only a yogurt, but I thought it was better than nothing. And then I wasn't having lunch, but because I was sleeping, trying to sleep the day away basically, but in the evenings I was forcing myself to get up and have something to eat, and I was trying to make sure I was eating healthy. So I had like salmon fillet and salad. And I did make sure that, I mean, I didn't have a cup of coffee or tea for 2 days, which is really unlike me because I'm a coffee addict, even though I drink decaf, but I still can't be doing without my coffee. Yeah, I went without for like 2 days, so that was very unlike me, but I was just drinking water. I was just making sure that I was drinking plenty of water. So I did try to sort of do the bare minimum of self-care even when I was in bed. And then yesterday, I think I mentioned in my video yesterday, it was the first day that I got out of bed. And I actually felt better because I forced myself to have a more productive day. I did a bit of cleaning around the house. I couldn't do much because of my neck, but I decided to give my kitchen sink a really deep clean, because where you reach to turn the mixer tap off when you've got wet hands, the water obviously drips, like the wet water, obviously water is wet. The water drips off of your hands and goes onto the sink, and I've got like a creamy coloured, like a Stone Effect sink. It's actually like a resin, but it's a Stone Effect sink, and it's a cream colour. And I find that I've just been getting this limescale build up beneath the sink. What they should have, where they've done like the what do you call it, like the drain lines, they've carved those drain lines in on the right hand side for the dishes, but where you go to put your hand to turn the mixer tap off, that part is just completely flat and there's no drain bit, so the water just kind of sits there and collects, and that's basically built up really badly with limescale. So I was like, yesterday, I was like, I'm just going to do a deep clean of that because it's something I can do standing up. It doesn't take a lot of strain. So I got my trusty Viacal out and I left it to soak for about 2 hours with Viacal. Just sprayed the whole area. I was careful not to get it on the chrome tap because Viacal can eat into chrome, so you have to be careful. And then I disinfected. I've got a 1.5 bowl sink, so I filled up put the plugs in both, and then I filled them up with some Linen Fresh, I think it's Astonish, yeah, Astonish brand, because they are cruelty free. I've got some Astonish brand Linen Fresh disinfectant. I was running really low actually, so one of the things I've got today is some more disinfectant, but I just gave everything a really good soak, and then whilst I was at it, I was like, right, I'm going to tackle the sink in the toilet room and the shower room, because my toilet is separate to my shower room. So I gave those a really good go as well. And I did some laundry, and I know it doesn't sound a lot, but when you've been a bit depressed and you've been in bed, just even doing something productive makes you feel better, because you feel like you've given yourself a purpose for the day. So yeah, little tip for you: if you're feeling a bit under the weather and a bit poorly, try and do something, because it will make you feel better than just wallowing in bed. So yeah, I felt a lot better today. I think, again, it was that getting up yesterday and like doing a video and talking to you guys and doing something productive, and I treated myself. And then this morning I was like, right, I'm getting up, I'm having a shower, I'm going to do my hair, I'm going to have a shave, I'm going to wear my new pretty dress, and I'm going out. So I went to B&M, and I did buy some autumn things. Now, I'm not showing you those today. I am going to be, as much as it's killing me because I'm so excited, I am not showing you the autumnal things I bought until, I think I'm going to wait until the 1st of September. I think that's socially acceptable. I know that there are YouTubers out there who are already doing autumnal videos showing you what they've bought from places like B&M, The Range and that kind of thing. And I'm sure you guys have probably already seen them as well, but I am waiting. I'm going to be good and I'm going to wait, because this is my birthday month. It's actually my birthday in a couple of days, and it's just the last month of summer, and I want to try and enjoy my, I mean, it's, do I want to say how old I am? I mean, it's a big birthday, but I don't want it to be. So I think I'm just going to try and pretend it's not happening, but yeah, it's the last month of summer anyway, and I want to just try and enjoy that, and then get through my birthday, get that over and done with, and then September I will show you guys. I didn't buy lots today because the B&M I went to was quite small. I've not been to it before. I think I told you in another video that there's a Home Bargains that I go to in another town because it's much bigger than the one in my local town, and the parking situation is a lot better, because where I live, to get in and out of the parking at B&M and Home, because B&M and Home Bargains are right next to each other in my town, and there's a car park for both, but they're two separate car parks and they're privately owned, and so if you park over, I think it's like 2 hours in the B&M one or an hour and a half in the Home Bargains one, you get fined, and because they're not owned by B&M or Home Bargains, and I've been caught out for, it clocks your reg, there's cameras on the entrance and exit, and it clocks your reg, and that's how it knows how long you've been. And I have been caught out before, but the thing is, where they're situated is right on a crossroads with a traffic light system, and it's right in the centre of town, and it's really, really busy. And obviously, because B&M and Home Bargains are such popular shops, it Saturdays and Sundays are just a no-go for me. I just don't like going there unless I'm going really early in the morning or really late at night. I won't go because it's so stressful to get in and out, because people literally have to queue to get out of B&M and Home Bargains. They have to queue, so you have to factor that in to your time in the car park, because if you leave it too late and then you've got to spend like 20-25 minutes queuing to get out, you're going to get a ticket. So, well, I assume you are. I mean, unless they're nice and give you a grace period, because they can obviously see on the camera whether it's chock-a-block or not. So I don't know whether they take that into consideration, but they didn't with me. I know I got a fine. So basically, I like going to this Home Bargains that is in a town near to me for the stress-free parking, and because it's just nice to go a little bit, you know, somewhere a bit different, but also that Home Bargains is massive, absolutely massive. The one nearest me isn't that big, and the one in this other town is huge. It's called Immingham, if anyone in the Lincolnshire area knows that town. If you want to go to a really big Home Bargains and the one near you is crap, go to the one in Immingham. It's big, and it does a lot more stock. And it's easy to get in and out of. And there's an Aldi right opposite it as well, so like you can do your food shop at the same time. But there is a little B&M there, but it's tiny. It's like, it's a great Home Bargains, but then the B&M is absolutely minuscule. Because it's kind of just a small quadrant. It's not, Immingham is only a tiny little town, and they have like one of those old-fashioned 1960s sort of quadrant blocks of shops. And a lot of them are like betting shops, and it's a bit scruffy, to be honest. It's a bit shut, like some of the units are even shut down. So to be honest, that was my first time walking through it today. I've been to the Home Bargains before, and the main car park where Home Bargains is and Tesco and Aldi is fine, but the little quadrant bit that you have to walk through to get to B&M, that bit's a bit scruffy. And I was walking along, and there was this guy who was sitting in this entranceway to one of the shut down shops, and he was just sitting there, and I walked past and he was like, "You all right, love? How are you doing?" And I was just like, I had my sunglasses on, and I was just like, just keep walking, don't say anything. So I felt a little bit uncomfortable. But yeah, I haven't gotten a lot today because they didn't do a lot of stock. The big B&M near me, that's a nightmare to get in and out of, would do much better range of stock. This one was very small, so they didn't have a lot, but they did get some things. But I'm not showing you them. What I'm showing you today is just some bits and bobs that I bought, some general homeware stuff. So that's what I'm showing you today. So I'll start off with, did I bring a receipt in here? Yes, I did. I'll start off, let me just have a quick drink because I'm gasping. I've literally just got in and I haven't even unpacked yet. I've got my Beetlejuice cup from last year, which to be honest I've used all year round because I love Beetlejuice, but I'm drinking this cordial at the moment that is rhubarb and rosehip. I got it from a farm shop that me and my mum went to a couple of months back when we went to see the tulip display in the fields up in near Pontefract in Yorkshire. And there's a farm shop there, and they did, I mean, it was really expensive. I wouldn't buy it on a regular basis because it was so expensive, but as a treat, because I don't drink and I don't smoke and I don't take caffeine, so I'm a bit boring. So if I want to treat myself to some fancy cordial now and again, I will. So I got myself rhubarb and rosehip, and it's really, really nice. I also got one that was called Clementine and Bergamot. I love bergamot. To be honest, I didn't even know you could get bergamot in a drink. Normally that's like a scented candle. But yeah, the stuff I got today, this I've had to wrap in a bag by itself because it leaked when I, oops, just knocking everything over on my desk. I need to do a serious deep clean of my desk. Yeah, this leaked, and I didn't realise that it leaked until I already got to the till. And I was using one of those bags for life. There was fabric, and it soaked into the bottom of the bag. So, but the lady was really good. She got me some kitchen roll, and I lined the bottom of my bag with that because I didn't want the disinfectant getting on all my other stuff. and then the actual bottle that was leaking, she gave me some kitchen mould to put around the top of the lid, and then I had another bag, so I put it just separately and I wrapped it up as tight as I could like this, and then put that inside the other bag. But a couple of these things, they are cleaning items, but a couple of them are, my battery's running really low, so I'm going to have to be really quick. A couple of these things are actually autumnal based, but see, I've lost a bit of the liquid. She actually knocked off a little bit of the price because of it, so that was a bargain. This is Fabulosa, which again is cruelty free, and it's a concentrated multi-purpose cleaner, and I did need some more disinfectant. I mean, this isn't really a disinfectant, but I am going to use it as that. I shall just use it for, it says you can use it for the floors and toilets, bins, that kind of thing. So, but it is honey pumpkin scented, and it smells gorgeous. It's got little pumpkins on the front of it. So yeah, that's the one that's leaking. So I'm going to pop that back in there. It smells really nice. They had one, there two. They had one that was just pumpkin, or was it spiced pumpkin? I think it was just normal pumpkin, and then they had the honey pumpkin one, and it does actually have that sweetness to it. It was really nice. The other big bag is down here. Let me, oh my God. Oof. Get that up here so I don't have to keep bending down. This is the fabric Poundland bag that got disinfectant on the bottom of it, annoyingly. That, please don't fall off. Fabulosa pumpkin. Yeah, she marked it through as damaged. 70p. I only paid, I mean, I don't know what it was originally, probably £1. I wouldn't have thought it'd be that much anyway, but I only paid 70p for that, so I'm well chuffed. So that was that. I'm going to have to run through these really quickly because my battery on my phone is ridiculously low. I just got some bleach because I needed some. I try not to go through too much bleach because of the environment. One of these will last me months and months and months because I only use it to occasionally bleach my dishcloth, because I use a cotton dishcloth for washing up with, because again, I don't like using plastic scourers. I will put it in the washing machine to clean it, and sometimes I'll use boiling water and a bit of disinfectant and I leave it to soak. So it does clean it, but it doesn't get rid of stains, and even putting it in the washing machine doesn't always get rid of stains, and it just looks, I mean, I know it's clean, but it looks dirty, so I occasionally do use some bleach for that, but I try to minimise the amount that I use. So I just got some citrus bleach, and I think that was about 55p, something like that. Where are you? Yes, 55p. That was. Nothing exciting particularly. Not a lot of these things are, to be honest, so I just wanted to show you a couple of the bits that I'd gotten. I got this one, which is another autumnal one. This is a floor cleaner. I did need a new floor cleaner, especially after all of the refurbishment works I've just had done in my living room, and the hallway and the kitchen with all the tradesmen coming in and out. My floors have been disgusting. So it's taken a good few attempts to mop my floor, and even though I've mopped them about 5 or 6 times now since the work's been finished, my floors are still dirty. So I'm going to have to do them again, and I have nearly used up all of my floor cleaner. This one again is Fabulosa, so it's cruelty free. It's spiced pumpkin scent. This one they did in just plain pumpkin, but that one I thought didn't smell very nice. This one smells really nice. That one, the pumpkin, Fabulosa pumpkin, 1 litre. That was £1. How good is that? £1 for all of that. That's really good. Something nice to show you. This is for my bedroom. I got a new reed diffuser because I like to buy fancy reed diffusers so that I don't have to keep buying new ones, which is like a waste and not as good for the environment. Try and buy one that is nice so that you can then refill. So the one in my bedroom, unfortunately, got knocked off a couple of months ago, and it was made of glass and it chipped, and it's a bit dangerous. So I've got to get rid of it. So I bought a new one, but this one is much more in keeping with like my bedroom anyway. It's this sort of, I don't really know what you call that colour. It's like a mushroom. It's like, it's not quite brown and it's not quite green, but it's got rope brown there, and it's got a lovely bit of pampas grass and some other type of dried grass, and then this lovely black, I think it's meant to be like eucalyptus, but black. And I've got a couple of black items in my bedroom anyway. So that was, and that's jasmine and cassis. And that was £5, which I thought was really good. So I got that for my bedroom to replace my chipped one. That's one of the only sort of like nice things that I got. Everything else is all household items really. I just got some more boring toilet tissues. These are flushable type. I don't buy them if they're not flushable, and the packaging is fully recyclable. And this brand are, again, they're made in the UK and they've got the cruelty-free logo on. Elegance ones from B&M. I love these ones. They are really, really nice and kind to my skin. So I do get them when I go in there. I also use the Aldi ones and the Lidl ones, but these ones are better. And so if I'm in there, I get them. Those I think were like £1, something like that. Or were they a bit cheaper than that? Elegance, 65p. They were 65p. These were a bargain. I'm going to have some of these later. I don't normally buy brand sweets because they're really expensive. But I got some Rowntree's randoms, juices, and they've actually got like juicy liquid inside. So, and I'm really looking forward to trying those. It says share bag, and I'm like, share? Seriously? Not in my household. Well, not that I've got anyone to share them with, but even if I did, I'd be like, nope, they're all for me. These were £1, which for a brand, a big brand, I thought was really good. So I was like, right, I'm having those. So those are £1. I'm so excited for this. If you are an 80s or a 90s child, this should just scream childhood for you. Flumps. It is a hot chocolate powder, but it's Flumps flavour. I loved Flumps when I was a kid. I still do. And every Christmas, my mum would always get me and my brother one of those big plastic round tubs of Flumps, which are the marshmallows. Absolutely love them. Nothing like a Flump. But I didn't even know they did hot chocolate, so I was like, I'm going to have to try that. It probably won't taste anything like Flump. It'll probably just taste like hot chocolate, but that is... Where's that then? Oh, £2.25. That's £2.25. I just got some cat food. Boring, very boring. Pack of 12. Those were on offer, so if you do have a cat, because pouches can be quite expensive sometimes, they are a good price in B&M at the moment. Those were Felix, $3.99. It was $3.99 for a box of 12, and I've seen these for like £4.50. Some places even like $4.99. And I think $4.99 is absolutely disgusting for that many. So yeah, that is a really good price if you do have a cat. I topped up on the Whiskas Temptation treats again, because again these are one of the big share bags and they are only £2.19 in B&M at the moment. So I got some more of those. Again, if you have a cat, top up while you can, because it's a really good price. They're normally more than that. I got myself a new little noodle duster because my one, I've got the same one of this but in pink, and I've had it for about 5-6 years, and I think I got it from B&M in the first place, although I think I paid £1 for it and it's now £2, but it's like inflation in it over that many years. It is extendable, which is handy, my little wand, and it's yeah, just really handy for, didn't realise it folded down like that. That's good, it goes all the way around. Also, what I like about these is that, see how that bit's elasticated? You can pull that off and wash it, so it's quite eco-friendly that you can just, because I really hate the flash, I see it on television advertised, it makes my blood boil. They're flash dusters, because I think they're just literally like use once, throw away, and I hate that. With this you can wash it and reuse it, but yeah, my pink one has seen better days, and the top part has kind of broken, so I have to really jam it on to use it, and sometimes I'll be using it, it'll just fall off. So I really can't use it anymore. So I just got another one of those. And then last thing to show you, I think, is that it? Yeah. Last thing to show you, again, this is a replacement. I got this cute little chopping board. It says, let's eat. Just a little bamboo chopping board. It's only a tiny one, you can see. It's very, very small. It's £1.50 in the special buy, like cheap section that they do. And it says it's a mini share board, but I'm actually going to use it as a chopping board. I needed a new one because I think I bought mine from Poundland, again, like years ago. and mine's not as square as this. It's about the same size, but it's kind of thinner and long, a little bit longer, and it's plain. It doesn't have a nice ridged sort of design around the outside, and it doesn't have the writing. And it was £1. I got it from Poundland, and it's got a split. It started with a tiny split down here, and it's gradually over the years worked its way up, and it's about up to here now. It's almost all the way up. And the problem with wood chopping boards is that obviously from a bacterial point of view, you have to be really, really careful, because if you get bacteria harbouring in gaps like that, you can get food poisoning. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to throw it. But at least it's wood, so it will decompose. I might even put it in my compost bin in the garden. So yeah, I got myself a new little one. I use these tiny ones for the mornings when I chop up my bananas, because I usually, in the morning for breakfast, I normally do plain yogurt, like Greek yogurt or just plain natural yogurt, in a bowl with a chopped up banana, and then I drizzle honey on the top, because I'm trying to be a bit more healthy at the moment. So that's mainly what I use my mini chopping board for, is just preparing my bananas, or any sort of small fruit really. So but yeah, that's it for today. I wasn't going to do another video so soon, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I am feeling better, and it always makes you feel better when you go out, doesn't it? And I bought a few little bits, and yeah, I will show you the autumnal bits a bit nearer the time in September, and I have got more stuff to buy, because as I say, that B&M was quite small, and there was stuff that they didn't do that I've seen in other videos that I want. So I am going to have to brave my big B&M near me and either go on like a really, really late time, like after work one evening, you know, like 9 PM or something, because I've done that before and it was bliss. There was hardly anyone in there, so I might do that. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going, and yeah, next video I will try and do some bits about plastic-free living, which I know I said yesterday, but then I ended up doing this. So my next video, I'm going to do some stuff about plastic-free living. She says buying plastic stuff, but like I said, you can't be plastic-free. It's just nigh impossible. So I will show you the little tips and tricks that I have of trying to improve your use of plastic. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Please like if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out, helps out my little channel. Thank you very much, and take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.